Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel. Part 39. We are now just one episode away from reaching the next grim milestone for the canceled series, which will be part 40. And we got there way ahead of schedule. I didn't expect to make so many canceled episodes in such short order, but I guess Hollywood decided to choose January to be the bloodbath month, so yay me. Anywho, so two movies have had their release dates changed. Both are from Paramount. Both are animated, and only one so far is still theatrical. The other is going to streaming. It's going over to Paramount Plus, and that movie is the Spongebob movie, Sponge on the Run. So we're going to talk about that first. I haven't talked about this movie since God, a lifetime ago. Like it was part five. Yeah, part five. So yeah, and that was like in last March, like the early days of this pandemic. So it's been a long time. And I think some news came out about it like a couple months later where they were like, it's not going to be theatrical anymore. It's going to go to CBS All Access, and now CBS All Access is now Paramount Plus. And now they have said this movie will come out on Paramount Plus March 4th, and also on PVOD for $20 rental. So, okay. Now, when it comes to this movie, well, first we got to talk about the previous two SpongeBob movies. That way you get my whole thoughts on all these movies. The first SpongeBob movie, 2004, love it to death. Second one, it was Sponge Out of Water. I thought it would be trash. It ended up being alright. This one, I do love the art style. The art style is just beautiful to look at. But I heard the story and everything is just kind of bland. This feels more like a greedy cash grab more than anything. Even with my boy Keanu Reeves as a tumbleweed or sage. I think he calls himself a sage. I forget, but I know he's in the movie. I heard this movie's kind of just not worth it. So, yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it. I'm definitely not getting a Paramount Plus subscription just to watch this movie. But the thing is, what's weird about it is, well, it was supposed to come out last year theatrically. It was supposed to come out in May. It was going to go up head to head with Fast and Furious 9. That would have been a hilarious showdown. But we didn't get that, unfortunately. It got delayed a few more times, and then Paramount just said, screw it, digital it is. And so that's what happened. Oh yeah, Camp Coral. Well, might as well talk about it while we're here. Camp Coral is basically it's a spin-off of they say the 22-year-old Nickelodeon original. 22 years? Oh my god, I'm 21. This show's been around as longer than I've been alive. Like, where did time go? Seriously, where did it go? I don't know where it went. I just feel incredibly old now. But yeah, this spin-off, it feels kind of gross to me because I know Steven Hillenburg, when he was alive, he said he didn't want spin-offs, but Paramount and Viacom, they were like, we're gonna make this spin-off, and it does not sit right with me. It doesn't sit right with a lot of people. It just feels kind of gross and just disrespectful that they're basically going against his wishes. So, yeah, I probably won't watch that either. I don't think it'll be all that good anyway. But if you are interested in watching it, it will also come out March 4th. It'll have its first 6 episodes. It's supposed to be a 13 episode season. Who knows when those other 7 episodes will come out. Uh, yeah, like for Paramount, like they thought Sponge on the Run. They were like, nah, that doesn't need to be theatrical, and it really doesn't when you think about it. But like Top Gun Maverick, Quiet Place 2, they're like, no, no, those are gonna stay theatrical. It doesn't matter how many times we delay them, they will be theatrical. But eventually, they have to come out at some point in some form, some type of form, whether it be streaming, PVOD, theatrical. They have to come out eventually. All right. Ugh. So yeah, that's the new SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run. And the thing is, this movie got renamed. It's supposed to be called, I think it was It's a Wonderful Sponge or something like that, but apparently it changed through production. I don't know. I heard, and you want to know how I know this movie isn't all that good? It's because for those of you in Canada, you got to see this movie theatrically. And for those of you who are not American, you got to see this on Netflix, and in Canada, you got to see this on Netflix months ago. So I was able to find out more about the movie and how it is via YouTube channel Ellis Mark, channel I watch. He made a review of it. So yeah, that's how I found out about how good the movie is, or how icky the movie is, how bleh it is. Okay, so this happened yesterday with Rumble. Rumble. It already got delayed once. It was supposed to come out this January, literally tomorrow. That was its original date. But then it got moved to May. And then they decided, you know what? We're going to move it all the way to February 18th, 2022. A good 9 months later, which seems quite extreme. But I really don't understand any of these studios' logic here. I mean, I try to understand, but sometimes it's just baffling, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Like in this May, that's only like 3 months from now. Like, I highly doubt everything's gonna be all cool again. Like, it'll take like an insane miracle for that to happen. But you know what this means? This will be the start of the May 2021 bloodbath. I see it happening, and I'll talk about that later in the video when we look at the calendar to see what other movies might change release dates, judging by everything that's going on right now. But yeah, for those of you who are interested in Rumble, sorry, you're gonna have to wait to all the way to next year. And the thing is, I saw the trailer for this movie in front of Sonic the Hedgehog last year, which was the last movie I saw in the theater. So by the time this comes out, it will literally be 2 years old since that first trailer came out. So, it's gonna be dated as hell when it comes out. Like, God. All right. Ooh, this just popped up very, very recently. I did not expect this at all, but like literally before I started filming, this decided to pop up, and I was just like, great, fantastic. Let's talk about it, I guess, because it is sort of important. So we got this Baz Luhrmann's untitled Elvis Presley movie. I think it's just called Elvis. At least to my knowledge, it is. It has been delayed. It was supposed to come out this November. It is now coming out June 3rd, 2022. Now, here's the thing: is that Elvis, it's being released by Warner Brothers, which means with its original release date, it could have been a part of the HBO Max experiment, but it's not anymore, so it will be theatrical only. So I guess it avoids that fate. uh, another thing to note is that this movie has Tom Hanks. He's yeah, if you remember, it was back in March of last year. This was supposed to be filmed in Australia, but then the COVID started. And then guess who got COVID? Yeah, Tom Hanks. He got COVID while he was in Australia doing this movie. And I remember everyone was like, "Oh my god, Tom Hanks got COVID. This is some serious shit." So, yeah, I mean, he's fine now. He didn't die, thankfully. That would have been hella tragic. But yeah, but now it's been delayed because it has, filming delays and whatnot. It's hard to film movies now. Very hard. You got to go through so many protocols. Like, if somebody gets COVID, you got to delay it by 2 weeks. And it's just a whole process that I'm glad I'm not in the industry making movies, because if I was, I would hate dealing with all these protocols. It would be so irritating, so annoying. So on November 5th, it will well November 5th, you all we got left is The Eternals and Clifford the Big Red Dog. What a great pairing of movies. So, yeah. That's it for now, unless something decides to pop up again, which will piss me off because I'm sick of that happening. Now it's time to look at the calendar. The calendar, the dreaded calendar. That way we keep track on what's been delayed and what hasn't been delayed. All right, so January, obviously fine. February should be mostly fine. March, looking fine. April, looking fine. May. Okay. May. Black Widow, I have a strong feeling it's going to go to Disney Plus. It's going to get the same treatment as Raya and the Last Dragon. It's just going to go with theaters and Disney Plus simultaneously. That's what I think is going to happen. It's only inevitable they would announce it. For all these other movies, Free Guy, I can see moving. Spiral, I can see moving. Fast Furious 9, that's moving. Definitely. No doubt in my mind. That's going. Infinite might move. Cruella might get the Disney Plus treatment. I don't know about this Luca movie. I know that's from, I think it's Pixar. One of them is from Pixar. I think there's another one coming out later this year that's, I can't tell. I think that could get the Disney Plus treatment if things go terrible, or it'll just get delayed. Peter Rabbit 2, Conjuring, basically any Warner Brothers movie here should be safe. Venom, surprised they haven't delayed it yet, but I think it's only inevitable that'll get delayed soon. Minions, Top Gun Maverick, Shang-Chi, there's a great chance they'll move. Jungle Cruise might move again. I don't know about Old and the Tomorrow War, that might just go to Amazon. I think by August we might be a bit more stable. Maybe. Hopefully. I doubt it. But I'm hoping things will get more stable by then. But you never know. You never know. Things always get worse before they get better. That's how life works. Yeah, look at all these other movies. I think definitely the December movies should be okay. And the November, October, September, basically anything past July should be relatively okay. But I've been wrong before. Okay? So don't quote me on that. Don't quote me by saying, oh, things will get better by August, because they probably won't. But yeah. Anywho, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. You want to check out more videos like this, I got a playlist on the homepage full of all previous canceled episodes, all previous 38 of them. And it's a good thing to watch them just cannot talk. I'm sorry. It's a good way to catch up on what's going on with all these movies you were all looking forward to seeing. So if you want to check out any of those previous canceled episodes, go right ahead. Also got 2 other playlists. I got the box office predictions. I will make my Little Things prediction tomorrow. But if you want to look at my past box office predictions from 2020, you can go right ahead. And then you got the recap series where I go over the box office results for any particular month. Recently, I've been doing double months, like 2 months. My December, January recap will happen next week. I guarantee it. So look forward to seeing that. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.